Hello everyone. We start today with the trade life cycle management operations topic in investment banking. Trade. When anyone tells us define trade, what does it mean? Trade means buying and selling, where buyer always wants to have at minimum price and seller wants to extract highest price. That's what trade is. In trade life cycle, we'll be going through introduction to trade life cycle, order management, steps in exchange trade life cycle, review of exchange trade life cycle steps, and certainly OTC trade life cycle. So let's begin with introduction to trade life cycle. And please remember here the word trade. And always remember trade means buying and selling where buyer wants at minimal price, seller wants maximum price. That's a natural phenomenon. Here you can see here when buyer and seller agree, the trade is settled. Here's a person who is very happy that the trade is done. In trade, please remember, price is always called consensus. Why? Because price is an agreement. Trade will happen only and only when buyer and seller agree on the same price. Otherwise, there is no meaning. Otherwise, there is no meaning. So both must agree. Why trade? Naturally, this question comes to your mind. Why we should trade? We should trade because if you have informed or confirmed information, you are an informed buyer or seller, you know what is happening. If you know IndusInd Bank derivatives loss is 2,500 crores going to hit IndusInd Bank balance sheet, here it comes. Red, red, red. You will sell IndusInd Bank. This is speculation. You may call it short selling also. And then the price crashes. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, and then when you'll buy and make profit. This is confirmed information you are having. Please understand here, this is how the trading takes place. And this is just one example. You get information, government levies 12% duty on steel, import of steel. Here it comes, Tata Steel is on fire. You saw recently Reliance announces a fantastic result. 5% is a rise in one day. Reliance takes the Sensex 1,000 point up. Trade, trade and trade. Speculation. Accumulation. Long term. As Warren Buffett says, investment, investment and investment. Make investment. Wealth creation. Large wait period. Speculation is shorter term. Investment is long term. And wealth creation, I would correct a little bit, very long term. Hedging is insurance. We'll see that further. Reduce risk from adverse price movement. Opposite. Hedging means what? Taking opposite position in opposite market. If you are a buyer in cash, you will be seller in forward or futures. If you are a seller in cash, you will be a buyer in forward and futures. Who are the participants in trade life cycle? Naturally, I am an investor, so I will be a participant. But I'll require an advice. Who will advise me? Investment banks. JP Morgan Chase, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America Merrill Lynch. Then you can even add Indian banks like SBI Investment Bank, Kotak Investment Bank, and foreign many more. Japanese Nomura, SoftBank. Then there is MUFG Bank. To add European UBS, Union Bank of Switzerland. They are advisors. Brokers, I require brokers. Custodians to safeguard the assets. Banks for commercial payments, exchange of receipt of payment and making receipt of payment. And of course, when you sell, you get receipt. When you buy, you pay. Then there is stock exchange to trade, because we are trading in exchange trade life cycle. You can see clearing house. What does clearing house do? Clearing house transfers shares from seller to buyer. And please remember one sentence here. When seller transfers title to clearing house, it is also called novation. Temporary transfer of securities. Depository hold the assets. And then there is ISDA, which we will see later, international swap, derivatives and association. Here it comes. Trade life cycle. Anyone tells you trade life cycle, it is divided into 3 departments: front office, middle office and back office. Front office mainly is handled by STO, securities trading officer, sales staff. Middle office and back office are handled by investment bankers. Then there is also RDM, as we have discussed in reference data management. Then there is compliance team, legal team, everybody is there. But they are there into middle and back office, not in front office. So basically, trade life cycle, when you think, it is front office, middle office and back office. And what does front office do? It directly deals with the client. What does middle office do? It deals with the procedure. And what does back office do? Procedure and regulators. We'll see everything here. And we'll move to the next topic, order management.